will be reading a story about a child's first trip to the zoo. Today I get to take my first trip to the zoo. I've been waiting all week for this trip. Mommy said we get to see animals, eat, and ride a train. When we got to the zoo, we had to ride a bus to the entrance. The bus was so cool. It was painted black and white. The stripes looked just like a zebra. The zoo is so big and there's so much to see and so many places to go. Mommy said she had a map so that we wouldn't get lost. My favorite animal is a tiger, so when we got in the zoo, that was the first animal we had to see. The tiger was so big. He was orange and had black stripes. After I got to see the tiger, we walked to the reptile cage. The snakes were so cool. One was 10 feet and had black spots. Then I got to see the coolest monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't a monkey. It was a baboon. I've never seen a baboon. This baboon had blue and red on his face. Next to the baboons were the weirdest thing I've ever seen, a white alligator. I thought all alligators were green, but not this one. It was albino. This means that the alligator had no color, so he was white. But the alligator wasn't the only animal at the zoo that was white. There was actually a peacock that was white, and most peacocks are brightly colored, but not this one. He was white too. After seeing the peacocks, I was a little hungry, so we stopped at the food court, where we got to choose from hot dogs, pizza, and hamburgers. I got to get a pizza with the soda. It was so good. This was the best food court ever, because it had a merry-go-round. So after I finished my pizza, Mommy let me ride 3 times. When we finished eating, we got to see some live shows. The first show we saw was flamingo dancers. They were so pretty and the music was so loud. Then we got to see the whale show. The whale's name was Wally, and he was so nice. He let us pet him on his head and let a lady ride on his back. When the shows were over, I was a little tired, so my mom said we could ride the big red train to see the last animal of the day. The last animal we saw was the elephant. He was so big and gray and had huge ears. He was using his trunk to put food in his mouth. But before we left, I had to make one more stop. The gift shop, of course, and it was so much to choose from, I didn't know what to get. Since I couldn't choose, my mom picked out a game board. That way, me and my brother could share the same toy. I had a great time my first time at the zoo. I saw so many different animals and got to do so many different things. Even though I had a good time,